Hi guys, so here's one of my little babies. His name is Gromit. I know he's not that little, but for me he will always be a little baby boy, and he is such a contribution to hubby and myself. And even though he doesn't like his sister Toddy very much, and she does not like him at all, I'm pretty sure they contribute to each other too. And apparently he wanted to be in the video, but maybe not full face. Oh, maybe he does. There we go. Anyway, I wanted to talk today about something that actually came up kind of from the newsletter last week, and why I'm making a change in the way I've been doing the newsletter. Well, actually for years. I mean, I've been in business since 2002, and I'm not sure at what point I started doing a newsletter. It was a weekly newsletter, and always had, some sort of free content in it. And I did that for years, and then I took a little break from it. And then in February of this year is when I started up again. And, if you've been on my newsletter, you know that there's the way that it's like starts at the beginning of it is like free gift, because there's always been a free gift in it. And then last week when the newsletter went out, for some reason, a handful of people didn't get the free gift when they clicked on wanting it. There was a link to click, and for some reason, like maybe about 50 people didn't get it. It didn't go through. So I got a bunch of emails asking for it, because kind of what's going on. I asked for this free gift that you offered and it's not here, which was totally cool. And what I found myself being annoyed with was in the emails that there was no gratitude. And please know, I am in no way making anyone wrong for that. This was such a beautiful awareness for myself, because the problem was that I had expectations. I didn't know I had expectations until I started getting the emails, and until I was annoyed that I wasn't getting what I secretly was doing it for. And I say secretly because I didn't even know. I really just thought I was gifting free goodies so people could receive them to make their life better, like as a contribution. But if that was actually really true, I wouldn't have got annoyed with the lack of gratitude in some of the emails when they said, hey, I didn't get my stuff. So that's how I knew I had an expectation in there. I had a secret agenda for gifting the free stuff, as though anybody should be, just an expectation of it. Like it should be a certain way. And it was such a huge awareness that I actually sat with for 3 days and really looked at for myself of like, where am I gifting this? Because in my radio show, that for me is like a true gifting and receiving. I have never thought, man, there's not enough people emailing and telling me how grateful they are for my show. Like I've never once had that thought. So to actually have it kind of come up over and over last Sunday of, wow, there's no gratitude in this email. Like they're just letting me know that they didn't get their stuff. Like I'm annoyed. So I'm not actually truly gifting and receiving in gifting that free stuff. It was more giving with the expectation. And then, of course, as expectations do, they bite us in the ass, because anytime we expect anything, then we are at the kind of at the control of that person or that thing. And so then it totally, I was annoyed. So interesting choice on my part. So I'm actually stopping doing the free gift for now. We'll see what changes, but I really, I have no desire to give, be part of the give and take universe. I really would like to be part of the gifting and receiving universe. And so, until I am able to choose that with whatever shows up for the newsletter, whatever the business asks in the newsletter, and I'm sure there will be the occasional thing that pops and I can get the energy that it's a true gifting and receiving that I will share. But in terms of there being a weekly gift, I'm stopping that. So how does it get any better? And I really just wanted to share that with you guys. And again, if you were one of the people that sent an email, please know you're not wrong. And it wasn't everybody who sent an email. It was just, there were some emails. It was just like, hey, I didn't get my free stuff, which is totally okay to say. But then there's my annoyance that showed me the expectation I had. So please know I'm actually really grateful. Really grateful. You know that question in Access we talk about, like, what's right about this I'm not getting? That whole situation was such a gift for me to look at that. And then also the other areas that I was giving with expectation, which then that's not gifting and receiving, and that's truly where I'd like to operate from. So I just wanted to share that with you. And then, maybe for yourself, maybe there's areas that you are giving with expectation, and then you're annoyed and frustrated and resentful, that this might inspire something different for that, and maybe not. Maybe it's just me, but I just really wanted to share that, and just so you guys know, why there's no free gift in this email. So have an awesome week, sweet friends, and I look forward to chatting with you next week. And so does Grommy when he wakes up.